He gazes upon Veii, an older city than Rome itself. It has defied every onslaught for 10 years, walls standing, gates untouched. Rome remembers defeat. Camillus remembers shame. The Senate demands triumph. Legions advance to the plains of the Tiber. Siege towers creak. Engines groan. Every soldier knows the cost. The Etruscans form their last defense line, and history waits to be written. Veii is ancient, arrogant, riches beyond wealth within its walls. Rome is young, hungry, starving for power. The two powers have fought for decades across the plains of the Tiber, raiding, ambushing, bloodshed in the sun. In 406 BC, Rome is decisively defeated. Legions run. Shame is heavy. Marcus Furius Camillus is the name on everyone's lips for that defeat. 9 years pass. In 396 BC, the Senate turns to him again. Rome cannot afford to fail a second time. Camillus carries not only armor and sword, but the weight of the Republic's pride. Legions gather on the plains. Siege engines are prepared. Trench lines are dug. The Tiber becomes a lifeline. Ferrying soldiers, food, and hope. Scouts study Veii's walls with hawk eyes. Every arch, every gate memorized. Etruscan defenders mock the Romans. They underestimate the patience and cunning of Camillus. Roman troops train day and night. Discipline is their sword, as sharp as any blade. The city looms massive and menacing. Its shadow stretches over the plains, daring Rome to come on. Camillus watches from a hilltop. The final assault will require more than brute force, strategy, ingenuity, courage. Every march, every tower, every battering ram brings Rome one step nearer destiny. The siege has started. History waits. Roman soldiers encircle Veii. Stone and wood towers rise on the plain. Camillus stands waiting, thinking, waiting. Every soldier knows Veii will not surrender easily. Arrows are showered from the walls by bowmen. Siege engines groan as they are tensioned with beams and rocks. Trenches are dug. Earthworks fan out. The Tiber flows supplies and hope, a lifeline through winter's long months. Camillus sets up rotations, patrols, watch stations. Every gate, every wall is reconnoitered, every weakness mapped. The Etruscans taunt the Romans, mock their efforts, but the Romans do not give up. Determined, resolute, days become weeks. Weeks become months. Provisions run low, morale dips. But Camillus inspires. Oratory sounds in the camps, reminds them of Rome's honor, of vengeance for previous losses. Spies reconnoiter enemy positions. Siege towers advance. Ramps smash against gates. Night falls. Trailing fires light up Veii, reflected by the Tiber. Dawn reveals each new plan, a new tactic. Camillus inspects the walls, foresees their actions. The siege is more than brawn. It is brain, cunning, forbearance, and Rome will not falter. Months elapse. The siege tests the mettle of each Roman soldier. Camillus makes his rounds along the walls, taking note of cracks, weak points, and enemy routines. The Etruscans fight hard, throwing stones and arrows. Rams smash against gates. Siege towers inch along. Trenches deepen. Earthworks extend. Camillus studies Veii as a general, as a scholar. Scouts disappear into the night, each day bringing word of movement, supply routes, and patrols. Tension grips the camps. Starvation nibbles men. Morale teeters in the balance. Camillus rides among the legionaries, exhorting, directing, inspiring. Each warrior knows his deeds shape history. The Etruscans mock, but Romans endure. Camillus orders false retreats, pretended attacks, subtle changes to confuse enemies. Siege engines thunder, shouts echo off walls. The city throbs with opposition. Smoke rises from fires that burn to light gates. Archers move upon battlements. Each dawn brings new strategies. Each night, Camillus measures victories and defeats. The siege is war and beauty. It is bravery in the face of adversity, strategy, and patience. The Romans are tested like never before. And still, irresistibly, Veii succumbs to the force of determination, strategy, and relentless pressure. Camillus looks out over Veii from the hilltop. Moonlight reflects off walls and shadows lie across the Tiber plains. The city is strong, but not invincible. He knows that brute strength will be useless. He needs to outmaneuver, outwit, and surprise the enemy. Traps are laid. Deception strikes mock attacks. Scout reports come to him in whispers. Weak gates, open alleys, shadows of abandonment. Camillus assembles his tribunes. A plan emerges. Daring, dangerous, friendly, legionaries will tunnel under walls hidden from the Etruscans. At the same time, siege towers advance to distract. Fires are set upon the parapets to confuse. The city will believe the Romans attack in one place when the actual strike is from beneath night. Torches flicker along trenches, troops walk softly. Anxiety grips every man. One false step, one noise, and the mission dies. Camillus moves among them, words of encouragement, hands on shoulders, eyes burning with determination. Tunnels are ready. Engineers inspect the supports. Sappers make ready. Towers quake above. Rams pound. Arrows flash. Veii is distracted, uncertain, unguarded. Camillus watches the walls, counting each patrol, measuring every step. The moment arrives. Soldiers glide through tunnels. There is quiet. The city does not suspect. The blow will strike before dawn, and in that darkness, Rome will seize destiny. The tunnels emerge beneath Veii's walls. Romans slip out, silent as shadows. Above, siege towers rattle, rams pound the gates. Etruscans rush to defend, unaware of the real threat beneath. The city erupts in chaos. Camillus leads from the front, gladius in hand, shouting orders. Legionaries pour into streets, shields raised, forming tight ranks. The Etruscans fight fiercely, but panic spreads, smoke curls from overturned torches. Fires light the alleys in flickering orange. Romans advance house by house, street by street. Camillus is at the heart of Veii. Every turning, every bend is mapped in memory. The battle is fierce. Every strike matters. Soldiers grapple. Swords flash. Arrows zip. Each wall they capture brings them nearer to victory. Camillus rallies his troops. Rome will not fall. The rulers of the city run away. Citizens seek cover. Romans capture gates and towers. The tide is reversed. Veii trembles. Each step is a story of courage, strategy, and relentless discipline. By dawn, the Etruscans know the city is lost. Camillus stands atop a captured tower. The city that mocked Rome now bends beneath its might. Veii's proud walls have fallen, not just to arms, but to patience, intelligence, and unwavering will. Veii is ablaze. Smoke rises into the morning. Thick and black, Romans pour through streets, seizing every gate, every tower, every square. The Etruscans fight to the last, but hope dies with each fallen friend. Camillus strides among the legionaries, shouting orders, guiding, urging. The city's proud inhabitants flee or surrender. Towers, once impenetrable, are now Roman strongpoints. The Tiber bounces back the chaos, carrying screams of battle downstream. Camillus pauses atop the central tower. He sees Rome's victory in every street, every flag raised, the sacrifice of soldiers, the patience of engineers, the cunning of scouts. Everything has led to this moment. Veii's wealth, Its temples and fortifications are now Roman spoils. Camillus orders the gates closed, legionaries secure prisoners. The city that mocked Rome trembles under its might. Drums and horns announce triumph across the plains. Camillus descends to the streets, where he is greeted by cheering soldiers. Every man knows the weight of history. The siege is over. Rome has won. The city is captured not just by weapons, but by brains, stubbornness, and refusal to give up. Veii will never again pose a threat to Rome. Camillus' name will be remembered through the ages. The Republic has shown its strength. Rome lives, Rome conquers. Veii lies in ruins. Smoke drifts from smoldering towers. Roman troops walk the streets, taking spoils, leading captives. Camillus walks among them, assessing damage, offering praise, enforcing discipline. The Etruscans are humbled. Their wealth, temples, and treasures go to Rome. The Tiber carries the sounds of war downstream, a new chapter in the Republic's rise. Camillus adds his report to the Senate, speaking of the strategy, the courage, the price. Rome celebrates victory, but mourns the fallen. The siege has cost lives. Families grieve, but the Republic is more powerful still. The fall of Veii echoes across Italy. Rome is tenacious, disciplined, and ingenious. Legions are as famous for perseverance as for bravery. Camillus is hailed as imperator. His generalship clinches his fame, inspiring generations to follow. The battle becomes a textbook case of siegecraft, strategy, and the triumph of brains over brawn. Veii will never again threaten Rome. Citizens reconstruct in smaller towns as the Republic grows in power and size. The lessons of the siege, patience, planning, and unyielding determination are etched into Roman military tradition. Camillus' name becomes a legend. Rome endures. History remembers. The specter of Veii remains both a warning and a testament to Rome's growing strength. A new era is born, forged in fire, blood, and steel.